voices, the stories of the departed, for in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons. Wakes to life for deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind the veil. Shake off the blinders and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate,
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Yeah, today is 12-hour day at work. Little on the tired side. Spent all day going back and forth to the Sphere, dropping and picking off test gear for the UFC for, what is it, September? And they're already doing test runs for all this shit to find out what they need, along with trying to do that on top of the shows for the Grateful Dead. Fun. Good news today, though. I will be going back to Big Bear for Aniwa Native American Festival, June 12th through the 17th. It's the 13th through the 16th, but day early, day after loading and reloading to come back to Vegas. So I'll be gone for 6 days. Good money, though. No, I'm actually taking our Sprinter van, Dads. What's going on, bud? I told them I didn't want to drive the truck because I didn't want to dent the fuel tank a second time. But they're like, hey, we're able to knock down the gear. You're going to take the Sprinter. Which is good. And the antics of that damn thing. Yeah, the video from driving down that freaking road. Ooh, but I am taking the GoPro again this year. And maybe film a couple things. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we finished the video last night. We have 5 areas of audio to check. If there's nothing, we are going to jump into Dead's H1N Pro. I don't remember where I left it. We'll go through night 1, 2, and 3 and see if we can get some evidence. I think it was in culinary, but I honestly don't remember. But yeah, the antics. Up one night, up one day, unload, drive back the next day. 3 days later, jump back in the truck, drive back up there, load, stay the night, and drive back. They figured this year it'd be cheaper just to keep me up there for the full time. And actually, they requested me for all the days. So that's good. I'm actually looking forward to this. What's up, Moose? As I said, we've got 5 areas of audio to check. Minute 50, 23:25, 25:57, 41:38, and hour 6:17. So we ain't got that much to check. Let's get this started. So I started a few seconds before. Let's see if we get anything.
Something just like threw something at my arm.
I heard that.
What the hell?
Did you guys just throw something at my... I heard that.
What the hell? Felt like something just like threw something at my arm.
I heard that.
What the hell? What happened, dude? Felt like something just like threw something at my arm.
I heard that. Okay.
Should have plane exploded in. Whoa! What's that? What happened? Whoa! What's that? What
I don't
happened,
know.
dude? Felt like something just like
Yeah,
threw something
we
at
did.
my arm. Whoa! What's that? What happened, dude? Should have plane exploded in.
Alright.
Should have plane exploded in. Exploded in. Exploded in. Exploded in. Exploded in. Whoa! What's that? Whoa! What's
Huh.
that?
Not hearing anything.
What happened, dude? Felt like something just like threw something at my arm.
I heard that.
What the hell?
Yeah, he did.
Alright. Should have plane exploded in. Whoa! What's that? Whoa! What's that? What happened, dude? Felt like
Yeah,
something just
what
like
the hell was
threw
that
something at
noise?
my
Or
arm.
what was smacking
I
it?
heard that. What the hell?
Alright.
Should have plane exploded in. Whoa! What's that?
Right there.
What happened? What's that? What's that? What happened, dude?
Huh. Yeah.
Felt like something just like threw something at my arm.
I heard that. Definitely something.
Hell. Should have plane exploded in. Whoa! What's that?
Yeah, it did. So we're going to count this.
Felt like something just like threw something at my arm.
I heard that.
What the hell? Should have plane exploded in. Whoa! What's that? What happened, dude?
Yeah, we're gonna save this.
Threw something at my
We're gonna have to go back into the video and clip it too. No, this is Infirmary. You're thinking of the mattress factory. The dead pigeons were up in mattress factory and old culinary. That's where the death was. Well, of the birds. So this is GoPro 2, Night 2, Infirmary. And this is actually, let me go back and do this right. This is 110. So we got our 110. Okay. Joe hit. Okay, so we did get a piece of evidence, so we are able to add one to the counter. It's been a while since we've been able to hit that button. Next is 2325.
Arm. I heard that. What the hell? Did you guys just throw something at my friend Joe? That was weird.
Okay. So where are we at? 23 up to about there. I don't think that's anything. We're gonna put another one in it. Try to clean this up. But again, I don't think this is anything. It's a car in the background. Okay, next is 2557. Let's get up to that. $5.57. So we want to go about there. Ah, a little bit past it. Okay, that's definitely talking. Now, is it a team? That's me. That's definitely me in the background. Hold on a second, guys. Somebody wants to come say hi to everybody. Say hi, bud. Yeah, it's... somebody at that. I'm for sure that's me. See, buddy, everybody's saying hi to you. Yep, that is me. You can tell the raise in the part of speech. Definitely me. So okay, debunk on part 2. 4138. Yeah, for sure. 4138. So oh my God. That cat's trying to scratch up my pants. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Cat was being an asshole. So 4138. So we need to go about right there. Effects. Vocal enhancer. And let's put a little bit of amplify on that. Let's see. It's a car in the background. Dang it. Another one down. 106.17. Are we gonna get anything here? Okay, where are we at here? 106.17. So about right there. All right. Vocal enhancer. And that should do it. Nothing. Okay, so we had one EVP. One piece of evidence out of that. And that was Dead's getting smacked by something. Yeah, I'm going to have to save that clip of video. I'm going to have to clip the video for sure. And we'll definitely get that. We'll get that saved and over to the file for Susan on top of the EVP. So let's get this exited. Close selected files. No, we don't want to save it. We're going to get over to the next recorder, which I think we said we're going to do that one, which is Dead's H1N Pro, which, yeah, everybody gets named after a recorder eventually. Let's get this loaded up. Forget where this is at. Why I'm going blurry, I have no idea. All right, there. And back to audio for a while. Told you that, guys, told you it wouldn't take too long to do. Matter of fact, I knew that wouldn't take a long time. It is what it is. At least this looks like it's a little busy or a lot busy, depending on how you look at it. Take a few seconds. So, yeah, Dead's H1N Pro, Night 1, Nevada State Prison, Visit 4. Where did we leave it? I think it was on Night 3. Dead's had his GoPro on the tray return. All right, let's find out.
All right, this is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Nevada State Prison, Visit 4, Night 1. This is Dead's recorder being left on C36, right on the cell door.
C36.
Right there.
We know this is an active area. This is where I got attacked the first year I was at the prison.
All right, gentlemen, if you do have anything to say, please come forward. This device on C36 will hear your voice. I said last year I didn't mean to be an asshole, so I apologize. Now here's the one I was telling you about that I fucked up on to get the shoe for the GoPro. Thing like is bright.
Yeah. No joke.
So I'll probably just have to carry it with Alright. D block for the creeper.
Oh boy, creeper.
I think that's echo. Maybe. Let's find out. At least we're going to get something to analyze tonight. Huh. Been a while since we had anything where we could actually go in and do something to. It's actually kind of invigorating. It makes you just kind of... All right. He's back. He's back. Oh my God, he's back. Let's slow this down a little bit. I'm hearing he's back because like this area, they know me in this area. Deads, what do you think? Is reduction maybe? I'll take that. Let's see what noise reduction actually does, or denoise. Yep, there we go. Yeah, I'm hearing he's back. Whew, that one will give you the chills all day long. That one will give you the chills. They know I'm there. So let's get this saved. And one for the meter. How long has it been since we put 2 on the meter? Quite a while. And this is one where you're almost forced to listen because there's been so much evidence in the past in this area. You're almost anticipating it. I've been wrong before. Yeah, this year's getting busy. As soon as I get back from Anawa, oh my God, I'll have like 2.5 months till Nevada State Prison. Yeah. Definitely gonna have to do a couple weekend shows. Knock out some of these recorders. Like I said, they requested me. The boss pulled me in today, or one of the bosses, like, that's us up in D Block. It's like, you want to do it every day this year. It's like, if you need me, yeah, I'm there. Okay. You got it. And again, I hope that this isn't the only EVP we get. I almost messed up last night and loaded in or put the file in for the H3VR when I realized, wait, that's the one I carried. We don't listen to those till the end. You figure that's 3 nights. Our last 2 recorders are 3 nights each of carrying around the prison. So yeah, we got to save the best for last. Because like I said, that's our cheddar. That's where we're making the dough. What I'm waiting for is to get to the ones when our GoPros died. It's buddy, yo. When our GoPros died and we both were carrying recorders, plus the recorder in the cell, we already did the recorder. That still bothers me. But like I said, GoPros are notorious for overheating and shutting down anyways. 1 doing it, okay, I'm okay. Turn it back on, keep going. 2 do it at the same time, I can buy it. Not very far, but I'll buy it. But 2 dying at the same time twice, hook, line, and sinker. That was Pitney fucking around. Or that was Doc, whatever's, that was Doc down screwing with us from just down the hallway. We'll see. Yeah, Doc was Doc you don't feel for. Pitney you don't feel for. It's like, okay, 1, you do harm to your physical harm to your mother. You deserve everything you get. Doc, he was begging to be a human pincushion, and he got it. And you go back to Cole. A man's responsible for his own actions, but when you're kind of thrown down that path, you gotta look at it. And some of them you kind of look at and be like, fuck around and find out, right? Yeah, he was begging for it. You can only push a group of caged men so far before they snap. Then it just you're it's a time bomb waiting to happen. And going back, like the executions at Nevada State Prison, I think even Susan said she felt that John Hancock might have been innocent. From the reports I read, 50-50. Did we confirm with Joe that he actually did slaughter one of his prison mates in the exercise area outside? I think Chris confirmed that. I think that was Pitzer that actually confirmed that for us. Out in the cage. The exercise cage. If I remember correctly. But we'll have to double check with Joe this year if he's there. Because what I'd like to do, if I can get Susan involved in this, I want to get Joe involved in this. I want to set up a chair, a regular plastic chair in execution. I want to pre-set up a recorder and a GoPro in there. I want Joe to, if he would, wear the prison gear, the guard gear, handcuff me, lead me in, set me down in that chair, and leave. Have a camera on me and the recorder going, and do an EVP session, handcuffed, in execution. And I think that's the closest we're ever going to get to something true like that. Set it right next to the table, sit me down in it, and leave. And I wouldn't mind if they just shut the door a little bit, not to where it completely closes, but shut it to where it just barely meets, and walk away. Or have Susan or Joe walk around to the viewing area and be like, all right, Brent, do you have any final words? I want to create something here. And I'd like you or Susan or somebody to also record it on the outside with the GoPro. Have one inside with me, one outside filming. That way, if anything happens from the outside, the GoPro facing me is not going to catch it. Somebody on the outside is going to catch it. I want to go all out with that this year. Moose, that's the entire point of that. That's the entire point of this exercise. I know what I'm capable of, controlling spirits from attaching and attacking me. If I wasn't confident in what I was doing, I wouldn't even suggest this. This is going a whole nother level of crazy. But I think it might put me on a different level with the spirits there, to be like, this guy wants to experience the moments that led us up to going in here. I don't think it'd turn out bad. I think they'd be like, I think we might get an EVP of, what are you doing? Or be careful. I've got a gut feeling that, no, we've been pushing Pitney. We have not pushed execution out of respect. Out of respect for the spirits there, out of respect for Susan, and out of respect for the prison. We have not pushed it in execution, and I won't. But if I do it in a respectful manner, I don't see a problem with it. Because before the... Yeah, I would have... Unless Van was in there with Michelle, Tammy, and Susan, and Joe, and Chris, and you, I think if all 6 of you were in there when I was doing this, and creates kind of the witness gallery while doing this, I think that would stir something up. I don't think it'd be a negative level. I think it'd be something very interesting to have 6 people in there witnessing somebody sitting in the execution chamber alone, asking to give their final words. I think that would be... Dad, you see where I'm going with this? This is something that I've been thinking about. and I think lead to something, I don't want to say groundbreaking, because we've seen groundbreaking in the prison already. I think this would break the mold of the prison. What other investigators could accomplish is to do something mock. Lead from last night's cells into execution, set you down in a plastic chair, shut the door almost all the way, go around to viewing, and like I said, do you have any final words? I'm game for this. But I wonder if, like I said, if Susan, Tammy, Chris, Michelle, and Joe would be willing to help with something like this. Because if we get the docents there, even if it's just you and Van's not allowed, the docents there, I think, would provide some kind of protection. Or some layer of respect from the spirits. Especially since Joe is there. I don't think the spirits would do anything negative. Because they're familiar with him. Or some of them. Some of them. I'm running through ideas. I want to make this the best investigation yet. And like, I'm spending more time alone in certain areas. And I'm not going to do POV camera. I'm going to set the camera down watching me the majority of the time. From a few feet away. That way, if anything crosses in or anything happens to me, it's going to be on camera. Instead of walk around everywhere like normal. But once we get in there, set it up, and showtime. But I will say, for certain areas, Doc cell, Pitney cell, especially. Susan, I'm going up the hill. I'm going to experiment a little bit. If I'm not back in an hour, come find me. Just come check on me. That's all I ask. Or I'll even tell you. Or Chris. Be like, just in case. This is something I want to try. I don't know. Definitely do it in culinary. So, areas I want to do this in: culinary, Pitney, Doc, execution, last night's, women's, showers. So that's 7. C36 for sure. And maybe up on D with the blob. Or with the creeper, excuse me, with the creeper. And just see what happens. And we're not getting shit. Definitely have the potential for Something big. So like I said, the good news, like with Anawa, that will pay for a new GoPro setup. So I might get you can get a 10 cheaper than an 8 right now. So if I get one more and still bring my my full spectrum or my IR setup, we'll be smoking. We'll have more video. I might. No, I don't want to do that. Don't necessarily think we're going to get any evidence unless we're in here. We'll be. I'm more than the investigation. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. I mean, the investigation's top, but just how good it feels to walk into Nevada State Prison, see Susan, Chris, Tammy, and Michelle, and Joe. It almost feels like you're walking into your second home. And that's weird to say that about a prison. It's like just the people make it feel like a second home. And that's terrible. That is really terrible to say. Moose, you should still try to make it out for an investigation, bud. We'll leave you alone in culinary for a couple hours. And you come running out of there going, they're after me, they're after me. It's like a little stick figure. It's like just... We were supposed to have Sims, but she got hit financially on something. You know, I always invite the viewers. You want to come investigate? Let me know, so I can give Susan your name. You just got to get your flight, your rent-a-car, your hotel. Vexus and Sims, yeah. My fat ass running, nah. Fine, we'll just push you down and keep running. The spirits can catch you. While we're outside the front gate, you're just in the back going, help, help, help. Did you hear that? I didn't hear a damn thing. It's like all freaking Spaceballs. You find anything yet? We ain't found shit. You hear anything? We ain't heard shit. You can hang out if you want. Well, until Deds leaves you alone somewhere like I left him alone, then it's fair game. What are you saying, Deds? That I'm mean? I just had to go change batteries. I was only gone about 8 minutes. I didn't do it to Van. She did get herself turned around, though. As I said last night, and a few times before, it is so easy to get turned around in the prison and get lost. And there's not that much to get lost in. It's a box. It's a square. If a hallway is closed, you turn around and go back the other way and you'll find your way out. Yeah, I can't wait to see what your recorder picks up. Yeah, after your second or third, once you go there your third time, you can do it in pitch black or with very, very limited light. Which is crazy. It's like, yep. I remember my second year there. It's like, hey, Susan, can I go set up my gear? She's like, just go. You already know where you're going. What? She goes, you're fine. It's like, but I don't worry about you. It's like, that's flattering as hell. Third investigation, it's like, just, you don't even have to tell me you're going. Just go do it. You know where to set up. You know, I'm not gonna lie. A couple of these areas, when I go in to set up, when I'm just setting up if I'm alone, I go in and out pretty damn quick. I go in and say, hey, the Brent, Nevada State Prison, visit, night 1, visit 4, left on, this is building 11A6, and I walk out. It's like, when you walk in alone, you feel like something's just watching you. And it's a bag of mixed emotions. It's like, this is the creepiest feeling in the world, but it's the coolest thing in the world. Just like, you think the spirits are kind of like squirrels. They're kind of just feeling you out. They're kind of watching you to watch your activity just to see what you're doing. They're kind of curious, like little kids. They're like, you kind of feel them just bobbing around the corner looking at you. There's not an area in the prison where you do not feel like you're being watched. And that's the creepiest part about it. You could walk into just an area that doesn't see activity, and you can feel the eyes on you. It feels like the walls are staring at you. And they are. 1862, 2012, 150 years of prison. The walls are listening. The walls have ears and eyes. I believe that prison has a pulse. I think that's a weird statement. That prison is alive. Yeah, we're pretty flatlined. It's so hard to explain until you experience it. I could sit here and Deds can confirm it all day long. He can say his piece, and it's just like you just want to constantly look over your shoulder. You feel like something's almost breathing on your neck. And you experience it in broad daylight. We did in the courtyard. Chris, Joe, and myself. We experienced it walking out of one of the cave areas at the same time, or within seconds of each other. I've talked about it a few times. And that's in the courtyard. You almost want to just walk and be like, okay, stab me. I had that happen the first year. Didn't ask for it, but it happened. You know, you don't want to provoke, but there's that little voice in the back of your head, that little demon on your shoulder that talks you into every bad decision you've ever made in your life, that is like, do it. Provoke them. You can do it. See what they can do. That little angel on the other side's like, you know better. Be the bigger person. Be nice to them. Poof. Do it. Do it. Do it. Poke them. Do it. Poof. No. For the love of God, don't. Alright. I'm not going to do it this time. But we'll do it up on top of the hill, I promise. I guess that'll do the job. Good boy, Brent. It's like, that's a bird. That's a car. Then that third voice pops up and starts quacking like a duck. Cell door shutting. Yeah, I think this year I'm not going to be disrespectful in any sense. I never will. But I want to push the envelope a little bit. In a way that could get some evidence for us. See, like I said, I've been attacked ferociously by spirits where I had to be carried out of a building. I've talked about it before. So this, I think we'll be okay. I mean, I know for sure Susan and Chris have my back. Chris will go if I ask him. I know Susan for a fact will. Susan, I need your help. Tammy and Susan are like this, so that's a no-brainer. I think the toughest part might be getting Joe involved. Because he does the day stuff. I think I'm going to try to reach out to Susan after the show. Yeah, Michelle's a sweetheart. She's great. You know, you got 3 amazing women who help take care of that prison. And kudos to them. I mean, I'll give props to them on every show if I have to. Not if I have to, if I want to. They take care of the prison. They take care of the investigators. They do their best. And Nevada State Prison is alive and well because of women like them. Because of people like them. They're the best. I said though, if it was financially possible, I would love to just move up there. Even if I have to get an area outside Carson, even a job just enough to pay bills. To help them with the prison, I would. Wasn't for Mom. Yeah, I've even looked for the price of houses outside Carson, and it is expensive. Not out of the realm, though. All I could say, if I became a full-time docent of that prison, I would go in there with a mop bucket, mop the halls with a recorder with me while I was mopping. I think that's kind of funny, though, is I just set it up while you're mopping, cleaning. Hey guys, I'm here to clean the cells for you. You know, I know you're watching over me. Just want to tidy up. If you want to help, there's a broom down the hall. You're more than welcome to push it. Be like a scene out of Bedknobs and Broomsticks. You see that mop just jump up and start dancing. Could you imagine that, sitting there running a mop up and down the floor? You kind of just tell the spirits, hey, if you want to help out clean, go ahead. And all of a sudden the broom just jumps up and starts doing this. That's one instance. I think I would actually run out of the prison. It'd be like Bugs Bunny out the freaking wall, and just like this. It's like we're gonna be gone. Yep. Come back to get the recorder and be like, you get the EVP of like, I thought you wanted me to help. But I think that would be the reaction of any normal human being. You see a broom lift up, It's like Bruce Willis in Sixth Sense. You're a ghost and you're still working. What the hell has the afterlife got in store for all of us? I'm dead and I'm still going to my 40-hour job. Thanks a lot. Just don't try to collect taxes from me. Do your own chores, bitch. Right, Moose? Be like, I'm dead. This is on you now. Telling the spirits to help clean up. Oh, that's ballsy. Alone on the cell block and just tell the prisoners, like, you got to get to work. I ain't doing this for you. In execution, I can't put the needle in my own damn arm. Oops. Yeah, that was a little far. I don't know where that came from. Wah wah. There's ways to have fun with the spirits, though. It's, like that. I know I'm not going to ever break the rules. But to take a pack of cigarettes or even a sealed bottle of booze in there, just a little one, little flask. Like, hey guys, I've got liquor here. I've got cigarettes. We took a syringe without a needle into Neil Pitney's cell. I mean, that's pushing it. And Susan and Chris and Tammy all got a kick out of it, and they all signed the card, that, and we put it in the card, and I hope it's still in there. Yeah, that happened. I don't know what kind of screw went loose in my head when I went over to the pharmacy and asked them for a syringe. And they're like, what? It's like, wait, I'm not a druggie. Let me explain this to you. I'm a paranormal investigator. One of the prisoners overdosed on heroin in his cell. I want to take a syringe into a cell to see if I can get some evidence. And the girl was like, you're crazy. She goes, you're really a paranormal investigator. So I gave her a business card, and it was like, she goes, all right. She goes in the back, gives me one of the syringes with basically just the plunger without the needle on it. She goes, here you go. I'm like, what do I owe you for it? I'll pay for it. She goes, no. She goes, I'm not going to charge you for this. It was like, that is so cool. Thank you so much. She goes, no. She goes, good luck on the investigation. Just the fact that they gave me a syringe to investigate with. I'm almost tempted to get another card for Pitney this year. Dad, you up for it? Another happy birthday mom card? Maybe get some flowers this time. Take them in and be like, hey, can you give these flowers to your mom for us? Oh, wait, you can't. Oh my God, I need to stop. I definitely need to stop. My favorite son. Oh my God. Find a card from mom to son. Oh my God, we are morbid human beings here. We are morbid human beings. Happy birthday, my sweet young man. I'm all choked up over you. emotional over here. And the voice of that one drilled up for G.I. Jane. Oh my god. We need to find a card. Deads, you'll get this one. We need to get a card that says this. I don't know how I just came up with that either. Wah, wah. Now you get it. You're my heroine in there. You're my hero in there. You're my heroine in there. Works on 2 levels. Deuces. I am a twisted, sick individual. That I could even come up with something like that. I don't know where I get it from. I just don't. One would say he deep six himself. I'll be here all week. Hopefully I will be too. As long as there's no hiccups at work, which I'm waiting for. Like I said, all this UFC prep stuff is insanity. But it's fun. It's definitely fun. And they were like, one of the guys was like, one would say that Neil Pitney OD'd on life. Well, like I said, I will stick by this as long as I'm an investigator. I think he had help. Something, I just get an energy in the air in there, and I'm not usually too far off. I think he was helped. He would be that guy bitching about people camping in the respawn. Yeah. But yeah, you'll never convince me otherwise. Somebody else put that heroin in his body. Yes, we have. We have. Many, many times. But just in case, that is Neil Pitney. Tell me he does not look like an 80s PE teacher. A PE teacher or the science teacher? One of the two. Now, that's not his hairline, that's just his hair running away from his face. He looks like he should be living in a van down by the river. He looks like the frickin' junior high science teacher or the janitor. Okay. But, anyways, on that note, guys, we are actually going to call it here. We are an hour 13 into this recorder. We got one EVP at 107. Don't worry, we'll have Mr. Pitney clean it up. Luckily, it wasn't Hot Chili Day. He looks like Joe Dirt's dad. Tell me I'm wrong. He is Joe Dirt's dad. Anyways, guys, it's been a fun past hour and 20 minutes. You probably taste test. Oh my God. Yeah, I got your meaning. Guys, I will be back tomorrow night. You guys have a great night. I had a blast tonight in chat, even though we didn't get a lot of evidence. We'll be back at it, and hopefully we get something out of Cell C36. Have a great night. God bless, and see you guys later. Thanks again.